Dragons and the dawn of the MMO. Name a more iconic duo. Seriously, if you had an MMORPG during this time, it had to have dragons. Ever since Ultima Online, EverQuest, dragons. Star Wars Galaxies, dragons. Guild Wars, dragons. World of Warcraft even got in on it before they had ever even rendered a model for Onyxia. At the end of one of their gameplay trailers, there was this random generic CGI dragon to hype people up, and nothing that even resembled it made it into the actual game.
Whoa, that's cool.
But it makes sense. Firmly cemented in medieval fantasy, these were the ultimate end bosses for pretty much every MMORPG of this golden era, and RuneScape was no different. And in 2001, Jagex released the quest to trump all quests. Today, I'm not only going to show you how to slay a dragon in old school RuneScape, I'm going to show you how to do it with style. Old school RuneScape for many is considered to be one of the greatest MMOs of all time, and I've started a quest to see just why that is. Having primarily played World of Warcraft for the past 2 decades, I have the privilege to be able to play RuneScape from a completely blind perspective, and I'm challenging myself by attempting to complete every quest in the game in Iron Man mode without the use of guides. Today, I offer you a glimpse in the experience of a World of Warcraft transplant's first adventure in the world of RuneScape. Alright, Dragonslayer, medium length and experienced. Ladies. So this looks interesting. Normally from my experience, dragons are like end game bosses. Like in World of Warcraft, for example, the first one that most people fought was, of course, Onyxia, which was a max level 60 raid. It required 40 people working together and coordinating, so they didn't lose 50 DKP because they didn't know what the fuck to do. And even that had an insanely long attunement chain. I wonder, is there even raids in this game? Everything I've run into so far has been soloable. Well, I guess aside from the Shield of Arav quest, but then again, I would say I'm still in the early stages of leveling, so I really have no idea. But looking at the requirements, it says I should first get 33 magic and 45 combat level. Oh my god. Okay, this must be kind of tough. But do you know what isn't tough? Becoming a master coder with the premier backend web development learning platform, Boot.dev. Boot.dev is hands down the smartest way to learn backend web development. They've gamified the entire experience, so you'll be learning Python and Go while completing quests, earning XP, and climbing the leaderboard. And it's practical. You're not just reading about coding, you're actually writing it and building real projects from day one. And if you get stuck, their AI-powered bear wizard, Boots, is there to guide you through. They also understand that learning to code takes time and dedication, so they go deep into both theory and practice. Plus, their Discord is packed with real humans ready to help you out, and all the while, earning achievements. There's nothing more satisfying than leveling up and unlocking your spellbook, an interactive cheat sheet for everything that you've learned so far. So if any of this sounds up your alley, go to boot.dev and use my code MadSeasonShow to get 25% off. Whether you're aiming for a new career in tech, or you just want to pick up some valuable skills, boot.dev is where it's at. Why 33 magic, I wonder though? I guess we need this telekinesis at some point. So I put on my robe and wizard hat. Yeah, look how cool I look. I'm like the Wish.com version of Gandalf. Wait, why are you standing so close behind me? Ah! Go away. Alright, just for that, I'm gonna have to murder all of your kin. Yes, I will be grinding my way to 33 magic and 45 combat on cows. Mainly for the cowhide, so that way I can also level my crafting and also make some gold along the way for armor, which I'm sure we will need. They also drop bones, which is nice, so I can level my prayer. And the meat I can cook to stock up on heals. And with the bank just across the river, every time I fill up my bags, I can just drop off. And it looks like I'm not the only one with this idea. We got a regular cow farming orgy going on. This is gonna be a grind. But this game doesn't know who it's dealing with, and actually, from what I've heard, neither do a lot of you guys. Something that's been passed to me is that some people have doubts that I'll be able to complete this challenge and that I don't know what I've gotten myself into. And to those people, I have to respectfully say, listen here, you little shits. I'm not sure if I've ever said this before, but you're talking to the grand mother effing marshal here, okay? 12 hours a day, every day, for 3 months. World first 300 fishing and Bloodstill Admiral and the recreation of a 15-year-old video game, by the way. And I also played all of the Warlords of Draenor expansion start to finish. None of this takes skill, just excess time and a skewed value on priorities. But hey, that's my specialty. You know, with over 500 World of Warcraft videos, you wouldn't think people would doubt just how autistic I am. I'm about to show you just who exactly the F you're dealing with here, okay? I am the monotone madness. Now, that being out of the way, let's go kill a fucking dragon. .44 combat level, 33 magic, 1,041 cowhides, 1,025 steaks. I processed a bunch of the cowhides to leather to make some more gold, and in the process of doing so, I leveled my crafting to 40, which you may remember was the requirement to get into the Crafters Guild, which I was locked out of. Ever since then, I've been curious to see just what the F they have in there, so let's go check that out first. Alright, doucher. Here's your damn 40 crafting. You need a brown apron? Are you... What the F? You didn't say that last time. You know, why is it so hard to get into this place? What mysteries are held within? What's after the brown apron, I wonder? Oh, you need the Eye of Glutko and 72 bananas. Ah, of course. Brown apron. I'll show you a brown apron. Whatever. Let's just start the Dragonslayer. This can be found in the Champions Hall, just south of Varric. Luckily, I can just walk into this building. I don't need a magical hat or a secret handshake and my firstborn child as payment. So this is the Champions Guild, which is a very important building for a couple of reasons. First is that this is where we get the Dragonslayer quest, which gives you the ability to wear rune armor. So as you've probably guessed by now, there are many tiers of armor in this game. Bronze, iron, steel, mithril, adamant, lastly we have rune. The latter seems to be the most powerful for melee defense, although it looks like heavier armors also reduce your magic and range defense, whereas lighter armor such as leather increases them. So it's probably wise to have a mix of both and then just switch between them depending on what type of content you're doing. But the rune chest is special apparently because you can't just buy it. You have to earn the right to wear it through this quest, and he sends me to a guy named Oziak, who he says lives in the cliffs northwest of Edgeville. As for the other reason why this building is important, it's also where you can buy rune gear. There's some vendors upstairs that sell rune swords and legs, which I assume you can just equip without needing to do a quest. They're ludicrously expensive, of course, so they're not anything that we can afford at the moment. But looking at their Gahalas, they're by far the best that I've seen. So if it comes to it, we may have to farm some money for them to kill this dragon. But they do also have some dragonhide armor, or D-hide. That's dragonhide, right? Maybe it's doucher hide, I don't know. But considering that I'm still using the base leather gloves, I imagine these Vam braces would be a pretty good upgrade, and they're only 2,500, so I buy them up. Wait, oh my god. You need a ranged of 40? You know, I feel like these should come with a warning when you're buying them that you can't, like, equip them. Some bullcrap. Okay, well, my ranged is level 1, so that's definitely not happening. Not yet, at least, so let's just sell them back. Oh, good. Well, thanks for taking my money for no reason. But she does also have this cape, which I buy, which I don't think does anything, but it makes me a little bit more colorful. Nothing wrong with having a colorful armor set, am I right? It kind of reminds me in World of Warcraft, specifically vanilla, before the era of transmog. While there were gear sets in the game that, of course, all matched each other, certain specs like DPS Warrior didn't have any, and they were forced to get a random mishmash of off pieces, and as a result, the term clown suit was born for obvious reasons. In fact, that's what my channel avatar is based around. A lot of people ask me about this. What you're looking at is the best in slot-ish for two-handed Fury Warriors for the Blackwing Lair phase, aside from the chest, I guess, which is first boss of AQ40. Yeah, these are the armaments of a hero of Azeroth. I happened to have this rolling as my transmog when I made the channel back in 2014, and some guy in the comments said it looked horrible, so despite that one guy, I've been rocking it ever since. Yes, I am that petty. But anyways, let's find Oziak. Okay, cliffs northwest of Edgeville. Does it mean these? This mountain? There's a woman named the Oracle who just speaks in riddles. Does he mean her? Well, there's no dialogue, so I guess not. What about this temple? Maybe he's a monk? No. Oh. Wait. This isn't northwest of Edgeville. This is northwest Edgeville. Okay, whatever. Hopefully that doesn't become a thing where the directions are like, you know, incorrect. So, Oziak is quite annoyed at this point with adventurers bugging him all the time. Kind of makes sense if you think about it. The life of an NPC is kind of boring. You do the same thing every single day, serving the interests of other people with no real freedom on how you actually spend your time.
Coming to bed, honey?
Yes, dear.
Coming to bed, honey?
Yes, dear.
So he tries to get rid of us by sending us on a quest that he thinks is impossible. Kill the Dragon of Crandor. Returning to the Guildmaster, he says that in a suspiciously familiar story, the land of Crandor was once a thriving community of mages and adventurers until one day a hapless adventurer awoke the dragon, Alvarg, and in a fit of rage it burnt down the entire kingdom of Crandor, leaving no survivors except a trio of wizards. Kind of like Game of Thrones, except with less incest, allegedly. The three wizards were named Thalzar, Lozar, and Melzar, who, because they were the last ones alive, they were the only ones left who knew the location of the lost island of Crandor. They held a map that led back through the dangerous reefs that protected the island, but in order to prevent further death, they split it into 3 parts and hid them away. For one, I'm pointed towards the Oracle that we just found moments ago. Another is in a maze north of Rimington, and the last one was in Lumbridge before it was stolen by goblins, and I'm told that someone in the goblin village might know about it. Additionally, in order to reach the island, we will need a ship and a captain to steer it, which he says can be found in Port Sarum. And lastly, we need to talk to the Duke of Lumbridge to get a magical shield that protects against the dragon's fire. Okay, wow, seems like a lot. I first start with the Oracle since we just met her. Alright, the map's behind a door below, but entering is rather tough. This is what you need to know. You must use the following stuff: a drink used by a mage, worm string changed to a sheet, a small crustacean cage, and a bowl that's not seen heat. What the f*** are you talking about? What? Door below. Does she mean this one that I found during Dork's quest? Well, there's a chest inside and a receptacle to put stuff in, so I guess so. So we have a riddle. Oh god. We have to find items that match these descriptions. I do have a bowl in my bank. As for the crustacean cage, I also have a lobster pot that I bought from Port Sarum when I was leveling my fishing. Haven't found a use for it yet. As for the drink for a mage, I don't know, a beer? Mages can be depressed just like anyone else, right? Makes sense. And as for the worm string, let's try the fishing net. Worms are associated with bait, and the net is sheet-like. I don't know, is that stupid? Let's try it. So as you'll see, the last piece of adamant that I'm missing is the chest. There is a plate body shop in Varick, but they don't sell it. But I do see that they have studded armor, which I now know how to make. It costs 750, which I think it means it sells for half of that, 375, which is like 5 times more than the coifs that I've been making. The only problem is that the studs are blacksmithing, which I don't have leveled enough, so I'd have to farm that a little bit first. But that'll definitely be my next hustle whenever I need gold. And I do remember that the Champions Guild sells an adamant chest actually, but unfortunately I don't have the money for it right now, so I'll just have to process my cowhides later and earn some gold for that. Oh, it's so slow. You know what? I usually skip the walk for you guys, but this time you're gonna suffer through it with me. Yep. What? You want me to talk? Okay, how about a joke? So, a moth walks into a podiatrist's office. The podiatrist asks, "What's the problem?" The moth says, "Where do I begin with my problems? Every day I go to work for Gregory Vasilovich, and all day long I toil. But what is my work? I am a bureaucrat, and so every day I joylessly move papers from one place to another, and then back again. I no longer know what it is that I actually do. I don't even think Gregory Vasilovich knows. He only knows that he has power over me, and this seems to bring him much happiness. And where's my happiness? It's when I awake in the morning and I don't know who I am. In that single moment, I'm happy, and then the memory of who I am strikes me like a cane, and I take to the streets and walk in a malaise here and then there, and then here again. Then it is time for work. Others stopped asking me what I do for a living long ago, for they know I will have no answer, and will fix my empty eyes upon them. They fear that my melancholia might prove to be so deep as to be contagious. Sometimes in the dark, in the deepest dark of the night, I awaken in my bed, and I turn to my right, and with horror, I see some old lady lying on my arm. An old lady that I once loved, Doc, in whose flesh I once found splendor and now see only decay. An old lady who insults me by her very existence. Once, Doc, when I was young, I flew into a spider web and was trapped. In my panic, I smashed my wings till dust flew from them, but it did not free me, and only alerted the spider. The spider moved towards me, and I became still. Then the spider stopped. I had heard many stories from my elders about spiders, about how they would sink their fangs into your cephalothorax and you would be paralyzed but aware as the spider slowly devoured you. So I remained as still as possible, but when the spider again began moving towards me, I smashed my wing again into my cage of silk, And this time, it worked. I cut into the web and I freed myself and flew skyward. I was free and filled with joy. But this joy soon turned to horror. I looked down and I saw in my escape I had taken with me a single strand of silk. And at the end of that strand was the spider scrambling up towards me. Was I to die high in the sky where no spider should be? I flew this way, then that. Finally, I freed myself from the strand and I watched as it floated earthward with the spider. But days later, a strange feeling descended upon my soul, Doc. I began to feel that my entire life was that single strand of silk with a deadly spider racing up it and towards me. And I had felt that I had already been bitten by its venomous fangs, and I was living in a state of paralysis as life devoured me whole. My daughter, Alexandria, fell to the cold of last winter. The cold took her, as it did many of us, and so my family mourned, and I placed upon my countenance the look of grief, Doc. But it was a masquerade. I felt no grief for my dead daughter, but only envy. And so I have one child now, a boy whose name is Stefan Mikhailovich Smakovnikov. And I'll tell you now, Doc, with great and deep shame, the terrible truth. I no longer love him. When I look into his eyes, all I see is the same cowardice that I see when I catch a glimpse of my own eyes in a mirror. It is this cowardice that keeps me living, Doc, that keeps me moving from place to place, saying hello and goodbye, eating, though hunger has long left me, walking without destination, and at night, lying beside the strange old lady in this burlesque of a life that I endure. If only the cowardice would leave me for the time needed to reach over and pick up the cocked and loaded pistol that lies on my bedside table, and I might finally end this facade once and for all. But alas, the cowardice takes no breaks. It is what defines me. It is what frames my life. It is what I am. And yet I cannot resign myself to my own life. Instead, with despair as my constant companion, as I walk here and then there, without dreams, without hope, and without love. Moth, says the podiatrist, your tale has moved me, and it is clear that you need help, but it is help I cannot provide. You must see your psychiatrist and tell him of your troubles. Why on earth did you come to my office? The moth replies, because the light was on. Okay, so the lobster pot worked, which confirms two things. One, this is the right door, and two, this was the crustacean cage. It even marks it off in the quest log. So let's try the bowl. Nope. Fishing net. Nope. Beer. Oh my. Okay, now I actually need a beer. Well, actually, a drink used by a mage. For that grave robbing quest, we had to recruit that team to open the tomb. One of them was the dwarf, who I got to join by buying him a drink. When doing so, you were given 3 choices, and one of them was like the mage's mind bomb. So let's go try that. Yeah, see, the wizard's mind bomb. And while I'm over here, I ask the goblin generals what they know about the other map piece, and they say that the goblin who has it is named Wormbrain, and he got caught and is being held in the Port Sarum jail. So I very carefully used the drink on the door, and that's 204 down. So I got 2 ideas. The bowl did not work, but you can craft one at level 8 crafting in the pottery section. There are clay deposits in the game, and from my time farming the barbarians, I remember there was a pottery wheel there. To make pottery, you need to apply heat to clay. At least that's how it works in real life. So considering how detail-oriented the cooking is, I'm going to assume it's the same for pottery. So maybe the bowl I tried was just one step ahead, and if I take some clay to the pottery wheel and do it raw, that might work. And as for the worm string, the only thing that jumps out to me, again, is fishing. The small fishing net didn't work, but there's also this large one that I can try, so we'll head to the fishing shop in Port Sarum and try that. Wait, what the F is going on here? Did I start a trend or something? What kind of idiot doesn't know that armor reduces your magic damage? Imagine being bad at video games. Uh-oh. There's no large fishing net. I can see it in my fishing skill menu, but it's not sold here, I guess. Well, there goes that idea. I guess let's just try the goblin. 10,000 gold for the map piece? Are you out of your mind? Yeah, just kill the bastard. Okay, there's the map piece, but I can't reach it. Oh, come on, just stick your staff in there or something. Try the guard. Nope. No pickpocket option. Ah, but wait a second. Remember the quest said that you needed 33 magic as a requirement. So this must be where you grab it telekinetically. But only problem? I'm out of La runes and the magic shops don't sell them. At some point I got some, but I used them all on Varric teleports and I have no idea where I got them from.
1 hour later.
Alright, so I just got done combing through hours and hours of footage, tracing back from when I used the teleports, and I found out that I got them from the barbarians that I was grinding for attack levels to equip the green popsicle stick. So I got two choices. I can either farm more of them or pay the 10,000 gold, considering I already took the time to track them down, much like a World of Warcraft player who spent $10,000 in the cash shop. Told you so, by the way. I'm in the sunk cost fallacy pretty hard, so I'm just gonna go farm them. And like I said, there's also the pottery wheel in the same village, so it'll be kind of convenient, actually. Oh, you need water? You know what? I'm surprised there's no, like, food and water meter in this game. Where's the patch where your characters have a bowel movement once a day, and if you don't wipe, you get a rash? Good lord. Okay, I'll shut up and get the water. Okay. And, hey, unfired bowl. So that's most definitely it. So now let's just commit some light genocide for a La rune. You know what's awesome? I farmed magic all the way up to 25 to get the teleport to save time, only to waste runes that are crucial for a quest that I now need, forcing me to waste far more time than I ever would have saved. That's some beautiful gameplay. But it wasn't too bad actually. It only took about 20 minutes. During my farm I was thinking about the last riddle, the worm string changed to a sheet, and I was thinking maybe silk, like a silkworm string. Yeah, you ever see how they make silk? They take a bunch of silk from their cocoons and weave it all together. It's kind of like humanity, endlessly weaving the fragile threads of our existence, with each strand being a silent testament to our toil. We labor without question, driven by instinct, or maybe perhaps the weight of purpose imposed upon us, blind to the truth that our delicate and intimate creations are not our own. And when the loom is bare and the silk claimed by unseen hands, we too are cast aside, our usefulness consumed, and our essence discarded. We become ghosts of our own making, quiet casualties of fleeting beauty spun from suffering, forgotten as the world moves on, draped in the finery of our sacrifice. Oh, excuse me. So while doing my crafting in a desert town, I noticed that there was a silk vendor. So I used the unfired bowl. It works because I'm a genius, of course. Go to the jail, telekinesis the map piece, desert town, get the silk. Examining it says it's a sheet. Use it on the door. B-E-A, beautiful gameplay. There's a message inscribed on the chest that he used all of his magical skill to keep it from being recovered. Yeah, I used all of my magical might, barring entry with common household items that anyone could get. So that's 2 of 3 map pieces. The last one is north of Remington. There's that stupid Crafters Guild. Bastards. Screw you and your stupid club. I don't want to be in it. Strangle you with your brown aprons. While I'm here, I find an NPC that will change your appearance if you want to. I choose not to because, much like in real life, I'm already the perfect specimen, but he does give me this medallion that I can wear. This seems familiar. There's also this wizard tower. Is this it? Trespassing? No, Q. Oh my god. Are you... Fuck you. Okay, this must be it. All of the doors are locked and the ladders are broken. There's a trap door outside, but I can't enter it. I start killing the rats and one of them drops a key. I use it on a door to enter a room of ghosts with 4 orange doors now. So I start killing them until one of them drops a key. and I use it on this southernmost, and oh shit. Okay, so I guess this is the maze part of this. Makes sense. These ladders are one way basically, and if you choose wrong, you start over from the beginning. So I kill more ghosts, get another key, and this time before going up, I take a sneaky print screen. So this way I can kind of tell where I'm going to drop. Okay, so that ladder leads straight back, leaving the only one in the far corner, meaning that the 2 doors on the opposite sides are linked. So let's just go up this one. Okay, so skeletons this time with green doors. Alright, so starting to see a pattern. One of these is going to have a key, right? Okay, so it's the one with the buckler. It looks like the unique looking enemies out of all of them hold the key, so it's not completely random. So I used it on the furthest door here, which leads down to a pit. Oh my god. What is that? Oh my god, it's a giant demon. This is bad. I only have like 5 pork chops. Okay. I killed the zombie, which gives me the first key. And then there's this wizard with a foot fetish who spawns cabbage for me. Hey, free food. I'll take it. Alright, demon time. Let's wait for our debuffs to wear off. This thing looks pretty, I don't know, powerful. Swole. F it. Let's do this. Cue the boss music. Okay. Good. Take it. Ow. Ow! Oh my god, fuck, run! Run. Oh wait, he's stuck. He's stuck. He doesn't like this part of the room. Okay, let's unequip and do magic. Wait, are you stuck or what? He's psyching me out right now. Right, eat this. Oh, don't run up to him, oh my god. Ah! Okay, he's scared. Okay, eat the meat. Here. Okay, run. Alright, eat it. Don't melee him, you fucking idiot! Oh my god. Okay. Good. Oh, 14 damage. Yeah, take it. Okay, I have no heals. This is it. Okay, it looks like this is the safe spot. Alright, pump him. That sounded wrong. Okay. Whew. Smooth. And in the chest, the final map piece. Okay, so that's the map completed. Wait. Oh. That's a penis. Yeah. That's totally... Why is there an erect cock right here? Great, I did all of this for a dick pic. But that is the map done, which now leaves just the ship, the captain, and the shield. So considering how amazing magic is, I think it's probably time to stock up. I buy a ton of runes for each school, except for Chaos, which are 90 gold each, which is absolutely insane, and I'm not paying that. I'll just stick with the little baby bolts for now. I also pick up some elemental staves. My guess is that they buff whatever element you're casting. Obviously you want to use fire for fire, water for water, but for now I can only afford water, fire, and air, so I'll have to get earth sometime later. And with that, I'm broke again, which is awesome. But next we head on over to Lumbridge and ask the Duke for the shield, and he just gives it to us. That's it. No riddles, no map collecting. He just hands it over. Well, that was easy. It's actually better than my bronze shield too, so I'm just gonna rock it for now. Okay, so last, that means we just have to hit up Port Sarum for a ship and a captain. I checked the bar, but there aren't any takers crazy enough to go to the Dragon Island. This guy in the dock says that he'll sell me one for 2,000 gold, but there are 2 problems. 1, I'm broke now, so I have to farm gold, and 2, there's a giant hole in it and it's in need of repairs. So I process more cowhides into coifs, get the gold, purchase it, and it even comes with its own cabin boy. I ask him if he can pilot it, to which he says no, but he knows someone who can. The rope seller who helped me out with the Bebop quest. I ask him if he's up for the task, which he is, but obviously I need to repair the boat first. He tells me that I need wooden planks and steel nails to patch it up. The planks I know from Gertrude's quest, where we found the cat in the sawmill. The operator there will make planks for me if I give him wood, so that's all fine. But steel nails, unfortunately, I'm a couple points off from making, which means I need to level my blacksmithing a bit, which is painfully slow. The levels really crawl at this point, and for steel you need 1 iron ore and 2 coal, so it's essentially 3 ores for 1 bar, and the coal takes like forever to mine. Wait, what the F? Okay, why is there a clown putting his wiener in a present? No, I'm not joking, look. His wiener is in the present. Oh my god. So I'm mining so slowly, probably because I'm still using a bronze pickaxe. There is a pickaxe vendor in the Dwarven Mine who sells better ones all the way up to Rune, which I can't use because I actually checked this time. Not that it matters because it costs 32,000 effing gold, but I do pick up the adamant pickaxe, which helps greatly. So I start making steel stuff for skillups, and when I go to sell, I wander into the clothes shop and I find the brown apron, funny enough. Okay, well, let's see if we can finally enter the Crafters Guild. Okay, doucher, we meet again. Don't you dare bar me entry. Oh, okay. Well, it's a Crafters Guild. There are different benches here, like pottery wheels and looms. There are also these precious metal veins. There are cows and a bank nearby, which is actually pretty convenient. The crappy thing with the Lumbridge spot is that the bank is all the way across the river and up 2 floors, so there's a lot of wasted time just walking from point A to point B. So it'll be nice to... Wait, I can't use the bank? Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. One final kick in the balls with this cursed place. To use the bank, you need to complete your achievement diary. And I don't even know where to begin with half this crap, which makes this whole crafting guild saga a complete waste of my time.
Okay, but that's the last straw.
So I get to 34 blacksmith and make some nails, patch up the hole, find out I need to do it 2 more times, make more nails to patch it up, and the old girl is sea ready. I go fetch Ned and load up on sandwiches. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Shit, I didn't reload my prayer. Oh, and I forgot my strength potion. Can we go back? Wait, how's this thing moving? It doesn't have a sail. Oh, fire everywhere! No, Jenkins! Alright. Smooth. Okay, so am I to assume that this is a one-shot deal? What happens if I die? I have no more boat. Oh, I should have brought more sandwiches. Wow. Oh, just run. Run. Oh my god. Oh, there it is. Okay, Elvarg. Taste my blade. Quick! Eat an entire steak sandwich in combat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. Wow. Dude, this fire hurts. Oh, 3 damage? Are you joking me? This thing is effing me up. Oh, come on, hit him! Oh, God. Fire hot. Oh, eat. Eat. Just keep eating. Okay, run. Yeah, run. Just run. Oh, good. Giant demons. Oh, please let me through this. Well, that went well. Okay, so I'm stuck in a fire cavern surrounded by demons with 2 sandwiches. Wait, we're in Karamja? Yeah, it says I completed a medium task in Karamja, and that'll also remember the secret door for future reference. Okay, so obviously that didn't go too well. We need to do a little regrouping here and restock on heals. There's no way that you only get 1 shot at this. That would just be insane. So this must be a back door on Karamja, right? Let's try to find the exit here. Okay, yeah, not the exit. Oh god, dude, please save me. Alright, let's just hearth back and regroup. Is Ned just dead, by the way? Do I, need a new cabin boy now? Okay, so the ship is still there in the port. I just need to repair it again. But I'm pretty sure we just unlocked a shortcut on Karamja, so we'll just try that first. Alright, so we have a few options here. Like I said, we don't have the adamant chest yet, so that'll probably be a big help. The only issue is that it costs 21,000 gold, which is insane, so I would need to get 1 more blacksmith level, then make studs, and then make and sell the studded armor because the coifs are just going to take forever. I could also just grind more. I seem to be hitting once every 10 effing swings, which isn't very ideal. So I decided to first pursue the adamant chest, so I started making and selling steel gear. And it's here I realized that vendor prices aren't set into stone. Yeah, no kidding. Look here. Look here! Look, listen! So these steel swords sell for 130 each, right? But then I sold a bunch. You can see he has 23 in stock. And now he only pays 32 gold each. Which means that this entire time I've been farming gold, I've been completely effing myself over by getting a fraction of what I'm supposed to be getting. Beautiful gameplay. The trick that I found is to just sell a few, and then layer hop to a fresh shop, and then rinse and repeat. It takes a while, but I eventually get to the level to where I can make studs, and the gold really piles in now because these suckers sell for 340 each. So I farm up almost 40k, get the chest, which is a huge boost, like plus 50 in stab, slash, and crush. So now we got this. I load up on heals, strength pot, refilled prayer, and I'm also ditching magic this time to make more room for heals. I actually find Ned again, and he tells me that he got towed back by a friendly passing whale. Oh, well, thanks for leaving me to die. But like I said, I don't think we need them because we unlocked a shortcut in Karamja. And looking at the map, I see that just south of Krandor in the Karamja volcano is a dungeon entrance. So if my suspicions are correct, that'll just lead us back to the dragon. And if that doesn't work, I suppose I'll just have to repair the ship again and sail back. But I go to Karamja, and unsurprisingly I find out that I'm a genius. I was right. Alright, you bastard. Prepare to feel the heat. The heat of the monotone madness. Oh my god. Dude, this thing is ridiculous. I got him to like a quarter that time, but he just keeps spamming that effing fire, and it just burns through all of my heals. You ever play a fighting game against a friend or a sibling, and they just use the same move over and over again, but they just keep doing it because you don't know how to counter it?
Oh my god.
Please go easy on me, okay? I'm new. Please just go easy on me. I'm new to the game.
Welcome to the real world! This is the real world! You learned it early, son!
That's all you ever do in your house?
Yeah, it's basically what this guy does, except I can't just unplug his controller and punch him. I think maybe another issue is that my food sucks. Remember, I can fish up salmon at this point, and I think they heal for more than these sandwiches and pork chops, so this time I farm up a full inventory of those and get my prayer going. This time, for sure. Okay, so I only got him like to 80%. What the F? This is some rock'em sock'em robot bullcrap. Alright, the last thing I can think of is in the Champions Hall there was a rune longsword, but there's two problems. One, I need 40 attack level, and I'm at like 35. And two, it's 32,000 mother effing gold, which means that we have to farm, and oh my god, we have to farm. We have to kill every single cow in Gielinor, not just for the XP even, but also for the hide, so we can even afford it. This is a real hero's journey right here. We had a rise, then our extended fall, and this would be our rebirth. Wait, what's this? Why not? I suppose this will keep me sane. Wait, why do they have the Trump dance in this game? Wow. So after many cows and a couple of beers, we have reached attack level 40 and make another steel run and flood every single world with studded chests. And boom, blue popsicle stick, full inventory. Every moment in my life has led up to this. I can't fail now. This is for my 3.6% female viewing audience. Oh my god, stop spamming. Bruh. Okay. Good. Good hits. You fuck. Okay, this isn't bad actually. He's already half and I have a lot of fish left. Okay. Repositioning. Oh, come on. Hit him. It's a giant dragon. How can he miss? Oh, my prayer ran out. Dude, I haven't hit him in like 20 swings. Oh, dude, this dragon fire is like ridiculously OP. What the F? Oh my god. Oh, crit city, baby. Run. No, kill. Stay. Oh god. Oh my god. I had like a 20 long streak of misses. What the F? This is a bullcorn. I think I got it. I just need to get lucky. No more grinding. Let's just stock up again and give it another go. Alright, you effer. Now I'm mad. Wait, what? Why is he at half? Does he not regen? Oh, yeah. Get wrecked, you fire spamming bitch. Okay, good. Yeah, die. Oh, you rip its head off? Oh, that's so fucking metal! Well, that was an ordeal. Hey, there's like a secret passage here. What's up with that? Do you need a mining pick or something? This is a secret wall, right? So we return to the guildmaster, who says that if I go back to Oziak, he'll now sell me the armor. Wait, what? Sell it to me? I just killed a dragon and I still have to buy it? This is some ridiculous bullcorn. Wait, 2 quest points for that? That's ridiculous. It took me like a week to do. Oh, it cost 84,000 gold? Great. Well, to be honest, that was awesome. You know when you're playing a game or watching a movie and there's like this one moment where you can pinpoint where you really fell in love with it? I already like this game, but that was legitimately one of the best quests I've ever done in any MMO ever. Yeah, I'm gonna glaze this game hard. There was puzzle solving, exploration, grinding, and a tough battle to top it all off. It felt like an adventure. Prime example of what a quest should be, in my opinion. And you can't pin this on nostalgia. I know it's hard to tell, but this is my first time playing this game. It's kind of bittersweet that a quest that was made in 2001 has more heart and character than any other I've done in any modern MMO in the past 10 years. But that's what this game does really well. It does a very good job of immersing you and giving you direction without flat out telling you the solutions. And if you are able to resist the urge to look it up, you're left with a really accomplished and immersive feeling.
Farewell for now, mortals. We hope you enjoyed today's video. See you again soon.